Hello Darts Nutz. I'm just going to do a little bit of a different review here. This is a kind of a retro review. I have a set of darts that I'm pretty sure you can't buy anywhere now. It's the Unicorn John Part darts, and I was sent these by a friend on the forum, and he is our resident forum philosopher, aka Troll, aka Moomin, aka Jägers from Latvia. He just wanted me to review a set of darts that he wanted to send me, and these are the ones, the 25-gram John Part Unicorn World Champion darts. And like I said, I'm pretty sure you can't buy these now, so it's kind of like a retro review. But I did promise him I would do the review, and I said I would try and get it done for his birthday, which is May the 12th. So happy birthday, Jägers. I hope I've pronounced your name right as well. And these are a 90% tungsten dart, and I think originally they came in 23, 25, which is this one, and 27 grams I think. You may still be able to find them in some shops, but it was a very popular dart, and it's a very nice classic shaped barrel. But I think it was probably about four or 5 years ago, maybe, when John Part switched to Cosmo darts. I can't see what I'm doing here. And obviously the sale of the Unicorn versions obviously will have dried up after that. So I don't have the original box, but obviously, as you can see, it's come with this Unicorn case, and you got your little guarantee card. But I'm only really doing this review as a kind of a retro thing, and I may do some other reviews of all the darts that are no longer you're able to get. But anyway, we'll have a close look at the barrels now. As you can see, the darts are fitted with a silver point, and like I said, it's a classic straight barrel dart with a very nice simple ring grip, but it's got a very nice tapered nose there. Not massively tapered, but just enough to give it a nice rounded front. And I'll see how close I can get the darts to the camera. As you can see, the grooves in between the rings is fairly deep. I wouldn't say it's aggressively gripped dart, it's just like a flat ring grip, but probably around a medium level of grip. And that ring grip is pretty much the full length of the barrel, except for the smooth section on the end where it's got the Unicorn logo and the John Part signature. And as you can see, it comes with what look to be short or in between alloy stems and the John Part Unicorn World Champion flights. So I'll just let you see the darts for a little bit, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Okay, here's the detailed picture. The darts are fitted with a 29mm silver point, and as you can see, most of the barrel is made up of this ring grip, and that's about 43.5mm before it gets to the smooth section at the rear, which is about 8.4mm. The overall length is 51.96mm, and the width is 6.65mm. Right, I'll just take some measurements along the barrel. Barrel length is 51.96, pretty much 52mm, and it should be the even width all the way through, so I'll just measure the front section first. 6.64, around the middle 6.65, so it's pretty much the same. Just measure that again, 6.64. It's tapering just slightly as it gets towards the end. 6.64, 6.54, so it has got a slight taper, and it goes down to 6.25. Can't really see that just by looking at it with my eyes, so it goes thinner as it gets to the rear. Alright, I'll just compare the weight of the barrels. That one is 25.26 grams. That is 25.3. And that is 25.27, so pretty good match. And the weight of the full setup as it's applied is 27.38 grams. I'll just check the balance point now. Could be quite interesting considering it's thinner at the rear. I'd say it's just slightly front of centre, and with the supplied setup it's pretty much in the middle. So that's the Unicorn jump part, 25 gram. Let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm just gripping the dart in my normal front style grip. Feels quite a nice dart to throw actually. I probably would have a little bit of a play about with the setup, I think, because I'm just getting a little bit of fishtailing. It's not enough to be off-putting, but it is happening a little bit, and I think it's probably just something I could fix with the setup. But it's got a fairly nice weighty feel to the barrel, and the balance is pretty good, and also it's quite comfortable gripping it there at that front. So I'll just carry on throwing it for there for a little bit, and then I'll try another grip position. That one. I don't know what happened to that first one. I just my grip went a bit loose and I just didn't throw it properly. I'll just give it a go from that middle section now. I'm quite happy with the way it's flying from the front, but like I said, I'll probably have a play around with the setup a little bit and maybe get it flying even better. But the grip itself is perfectly fine. It's not overly grippy and it's not slippy. There's certainly plenty enough of a grip there for me. So I'll just try that middle part now. The only thing with me gripping it there, I couldn't quite get the control of the barrel, and probably because the point is fairly long, and I just can't help but try and rest the fingers on the point, and the more I move that thumb up, the more awkward it feels from there. But I'll have a couple of more throws from there. getting a little bit easier. I think I do notice that with my front grip though that the dart was a very slightly front weighted bias, and I quite like that, but like I said, the fishtailing was happening a little bit, but I probably can sort that out. Last throw from there just to see what that's like. It's a little bit mixed there with me throwing it from the centre, probably just because it feels a little bit awkward, but if you're a natural centre gripper I can't really see a problem being throwing the dart from there, and it's still comfortable to hold and pretty well balanced there, but it does like taper off as it gets towards the rear. I'm going to try it on the rear section now. I'm not going to go right to the end of the barrel, but I'm just going to go around about where the end of the rings are, just about there. Feels a little bit strange, but I expect that, but give it a couple more. Just trying to get the hang of controlling it from that grip, because it just feels too weird for me, but for natural rear grippers it won't be a problem. It's just maybe I think the balance of it seemed to suit my front grip quite a lot, so probably can suit a front gripper quite well, and I should imagine it'll suit a middle gripper no problem at all. But like I've said a lot of times, it's pretty much a straight barrel dart and it tends to suit many styles of grips, so rear grippers may be fine with it. One last throw from that rear. Flying a little bit better there, but not really accurately. It's just, it feels too awkward with me gripping it there, but shouldn't be an issue for rear grippers. But I have a feeling this may be best for people that are not quite on the nose of the barrel, but maybe just slightly front of centre, just the way the balance of the dart feels there. Anyway, I'm just going back to that front grip now. Oh well, that's the retro review of the Unicorn John Part 25 gram 90% tungsten world champion darts. And I know you can't really get these now, but it's quite interesting to look back at some of the older darts that were very popular at one time, and I can appreciate why these were popular. It's a really nice dart, and I think maybe 23 gram may be even better for me. But anyway, I want to say happy birthday to our resident forum philosopher Troll once again, and also many thanks to him for sending the darts. Hope you liked the review. Thanks for watching.